Hello and welcome back to the weekly Cars.co.za news. I'm David Taylor, and in this week's episode, Merck South Africa's factory has stopped. Jaguar's global sales are down by 97%, but South Africa's car sales are on the up. Now, before we get into this week's episode, remember, Cars.co.za has new and used vehicles for sale. There are almost 75,000 vehicles to choose from. Right, let's get into the episode. Now, usually these news episodes are about the latest, greatest, brand new vehicles that are being launched and revealed and so on. But I'm actually listening to you, and I've been going through the comments, and many of you have been tagging me in these stories, and I actually want to unpack them and discuss. So yes, this is proof that you've been tagging me in your stories, and yes, I do read the comments. Let's get into it. Now, the first story of the week, Mercedes-Benz South Africa, the East London plant, suspends operation. Now, this headline for me was a little bit clickbaity, and unfortunately a lot of the meat and the juiciness of the story was put behind paywalls. Now, I've gone through the story and I've unpacked this, and to be honest, car suspensions are not a new thing. I mean, Volkswagen South Africa, they paused Kariga's plant a couple of months ago just to prepare for a new model. So the cool news is it's not the end of the world. So I did a journalism and contacted Merck South Africa directly, and the general manager of corporate affairs, that's Tato Mtambo, was kind enough to send me a full statement, which I'm now going to read, and then we can unpack this. So here goes. The East London plant will undergo a planned non-period of production from the 24th of June until the 30th of July. So there we go, they are coming back online. An annual shutdown at the East London production plant is standard procedure, and it's common cause for production plants to suspend production based on volume adjustments. So this basically means that we can make X amount of cars, but will we sell X amount? So there's no point in making lots of cars if we're not going to sell lots of cars. This is simple economics, really. This is a cool part which I really like. Wait for it. Mercedes-Benz South Africa has, of course, kept in close contact with all the relevant stakeholders regarding this decision, and employees of MBSA have been appraised and will be undertaking a variety of training and upskilling programs. Now, how cool is that? I'm totally buying into this. If you can't build cars, you may as well learn how to do things better. And fair play, Merck SA. So there you have it. That's the gist of the statement. This was planned all along. And now the way I see it, the fact that the factory is coming back online, this is only good things. No one likes the uncertainty. People want to come back to work, and South Africa, we do need the automotive manufacturing. But Merck won't give an exact reason why, and my guess, my gut feel, is that we're approaching the time for the W206 facelift, the C-Class that is. And I think this factory is being reconfigured to build this facelift model. Now, before you all go, oh, who's buying sedans? Remember that this factory is very important for global C-Class demand. Last year alone, 70,000 C-Classes came out of this factory. On to the next story, and thank you for sending me this, but it's quite a statement, isn't it? Jaguar's 97% drop in European sales. I mean, that's quite a statement, isn't it? But a few of you have said, oh, this is because the logo's changed and that crazy polarizing colorful campaign and. But we need to actually unpack this properly and look at the bigger picture. The drop in sales is due to there being no cars to sell. I mean, as a reminder, Jaguar's factories, they've not made a car since the middle of 2024. There's no Jaguar sedans, sports cars, or SUVs. Now remember, JLR can rely on the rest of the group, and look at how well Defender and Range Rover Sports are selling. That's keeping the cash flow turning over. And remember that this period of quietness is where Jaguar is now going to start punching upwards into the luxury space. I'll be interested to see how Jaguar can actually pull this off when there's already two British luxury brands already playing in the space. Now, I don't know about you, but Rolls-Royce and Bentley are probably looking at Jaguar going, good luck with that. Let's revisit this in a year's time and see how Jaguar gets on. Finally, in our last news story for the week, and it's all closer to home. Now, every month, Ryan Boubert, our sales guru, he is so diligent and good with the numbers. And I looked at the last month's figures, that's June 2025. And yes, the cost of living has gone up, the new car prices have gone up, and everyone complains. But I looked at the raw data. 47,000 new cars last month, which was 18% increase in comparison to last year, June. Who has money for this? It's not me, because I'm not buying new cars. But clearly a lot of you have been buying new cars. Now, if I break down these numbers, passenger car sales have increased by 21%. Bakkies sales have gone up by 15%. And if you've purchased a brand new car in June 2025, do let us know in the comments below. And hey, if you've bought the new car, I wish you all the best, fuss-free, trouble-free motoring. The top 5 car makers were Toyota, which includes Lexus, Suzuki, Volkswagen, which includes Audi, Ford, and then Hyundai bringing up 5th place. Now, I will link all of these articles in the description below. They make for some really fascinating reading, and this will show you exactly where the buying trends are in our market. And that brings me to the end of the video. I enjoy chatting to you guys in the comments. Feel free to leave me your thoughts on the content you've seen today. And remember, Cars.co.za, we're not just a cool YouTube channel, we also have almost 75,000 vehicles for sale. Plus, we've got some great user-friendly tools which will make your car buying journey that much simpler. I'll see you next week. Okay, bye.
Let's find what moves you. Cars.co.za.
Scrolling through listings, trying to figure out what's a good deal can feel like searching for treasure without a map. That's why Cars.co.za is introducing Badges, a smart new way to help you find the gems fast. Now, when you browse cars on our site, you'll start seeing handy little tags next to the listings. We call these badges. Each badge tells you something important at a glance. Is the price great, good, or fair? Has the price recently dropped? Is it a fast seller you should act on quickly? It's all about cutting through the noise and helping you buy with confidence. Look out for the badges on your next search, and let's help you find the right car at the right price with no second guessing. You're welcome.